Please welcome Dr. Marc Antoniou, whose focus is, can learning a foreign language protect your brain?
People over 60 are the fastest growing age group on Earth. As the number of older adults increases, so will the prevalence of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Today, more than 1 million Australians will care for someone with dementia. Maybe you're one of them. So what are we doing to address this enormous and growing problem? Billions of dollars have been spent on drug treatments that have failed to even slow down the progression of the disease. What we need are preventative treatments that keep our brains healthy for as long as possible. If we can keep one person out of care for a year, we save $50,000 in government spending. I'm in the prevention business. For the past 3 years, I've been asking older adults to learn a foreign language with the goal of keeping their brains healthy. Now you might ask, what does language learning have to do with keeping the brain healthy? Well, language learning engages an extensive brain network that overlaps with the network of age-related decline. When you speak multiple languages, they're constantly competing, and your brain needs to manage that competition so that you can select the right word in the right language at the right time. The end result is that people who speak multiple languages get dementia, but 4 years later. I've been conducting 2 large-scale interventions in Hong Kong that use foreign language training as an exercise to promote healthy brain aging. Our interventions run for 1 hour per day, 5 days per week, over 6 months. What we see is that healthy adults who spend 6 months learning a language score higher on cognitive tests than adults who spend 6 months completing crossword and logic puzzles. And they score higher than adults who spend 6 months listening to music. We've also conducted this with individuals with mild cognitive impairment, those most at risk of developing dementia, and we've observed a similar pattern of results, which is really encouraging. We're already making an impact in Hong Kong, having expanded our program from initially 3 aged care providers to now 16, spread all over Hong Kong. This research has attracted international media attention, having featured in an op-ed, which was the most widely read story on the New York Times website for 3 days. We've also featured in Bottom Line Personal, a popular science magazine with 400,000 paying subscribers, most of them over the age of 50. I've been communicating the benefits of language learning in Australian and international media outlets such as The Conversation, ABC, SBS, Lifehacker, and others. I've been engaging with the community directly through events such as the Research Forum on Aging. Looking to the future, I will use a language learning smartphone app to maximize participation so that we can roll out our treatment to as many Australians as possible. My ultimate goal is for Western Sydney University to play a key role in protecting the brains of aging Australians so that we can give these people more time with their families, so that we can reduce the burden of care and free them to make productive contributions to society. And we're well on our way to achieving that. Thank you.